Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Gorge up in here, all the way from Arkansas. Today, we're going to do an install on this Dell saw. And you may wonder what's in here. What we're gonna do to this guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So today, we got two boxes from JDI. It's engine start push button, and we also got a kill switch as well. Actually, I spoke with Jordan over the phone, the maker and producer of this kit, which is amazing. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and walk you through this kit real quick, and then we're gonna jump into the installation. So I'm gonna show you everything that comes with the kit. This is optional things that comes with the kit. This guy and this guy. So usually the kit comes with this. So this is actually for your ignition. It it bypasses your ignition switch, your ignition key with this guy right here. And then this is the brain. This is the box that everything bolts into, which has got two keys right there as well. Also, it's got two keys that goes to your keychain. You got an optional black and the brown, which is awesome. This is the sensor, the antenna that actually the keys will be able to unlock the ignition to be able to start the car. And this is the push start. That's a basic one that comes with it, which is just push start. And I think this is the white inside here. Sorry, inside here it's got the white. This is the optional. It's got red. See, that's got a push start, and it says right there. See that? Black and red. I don't know why I'm not pointing at the deal. And then the all favorite red push start that most people prefer the red. So we're gonna do the red one on the Dell saw. Now, also the kit comes with ignition. Now, some of you guys may know there is a ignition relay under the dash. It's a big gray box. This replaces that, and not just that, this also can have a kill switch, which it can be interrupted by this 6-foot long wire, and you can just, it's an on off button, and it can go anywhere in your car. So not just that, you got to keep in mind that you already have a push start, and you have to have a key in order to be able to start the car. Without this key, you cannot start the car. You just can't. You know, ignition will not unlock. Your car will not start. And the good thing about it is too, you gotta understand that those, and I talked to Jordan, the person that actually builds this kit, that every key is programmed different. This key will not work on your kit. You can, let's say if you have the same deal on your car and you go click, click, this will not start. You know what I mean? Despite the fact that actually you don't have just one key, you have one key, or the key comes with 1, 2. Then you have this, you can put in your wallet, it's another key, which is amazing. And you got two more over there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys right there, which is crazy. Not just that, 5, and you got a 6 key, which you can just put this anywhere on your phone or something on your buckle. As long as you swipe this guy on the sensor right here, your ignition will unlock and you can start the car. And also, you also have a remotely manual on-off kill switch, like most of us do. And this is a kill switch on the main relay of the car. So you got so much stuff. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. Like, even though I know how this product works, even though I'm gonna install this in the car, every car is gonna be different. I know what it takes to start this car. Let's say if you have this stuff installed in your car, it would take me a while for me to go in there and find out where your kill switch, where your wires are, to cut them, to bypass them. Who has the time for that? So this is an amazing kit that actually not only gives you a fashionable and an awesome look to your car, because now you're not gonna have a key to put in there. Now you can choose to still have the key lock, and then that's where this guy comes in place right here. You see that? You can put this anywhere else in the car to press, and you still got your key to unlock, but most people will remove the whole assembly of the ignition, so that way it looks cleaner. So you see how I have the guy right there on the inside there? That's where I'm going to remove the whole ignition switch right there, and that's where my push button. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you where I'm gonna put the other kill switch, but I think it's so anti-theft. And not just that, guys, keep in mind, these guys, they also make a ghost box key where actually it's wired up somewhere again into your ignition, where actually it will track your car anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? You give you a text message, or it will tell you when the car is departing. I mean, it's amazing. Like, these guys, they really got it down. So enough talking, let's get to it. Now this is supposed to be a 10-15 minute install. Usually I got a back problem, so you know what I mean, I'm kind of crippled, I'm moving a little slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through it with the process. So first thing what you want to do, you want to disconnect your battery. You're gonna come in, disconnect your battery, and then you're gonna get to your ignition, and you're gonna get over here and disassemble this guy right here, so you can take ignition off, and then the bottom piece right here, so you can get to the fuse boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and get a light in here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what's going on. All right, let's get to it. So you remove the upper piece and the bottom piece. There's 3 screws that hold it in place. There's one here, and then one here. See that? One here, one here, one here. And then you got this chingalera right here that goes on the bottom, and that chingalera has a screw there and a screw there, and then it pops up right there. And then you get back over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the factory ignition switch, which also locks your steering wheel column, and then it's got these 2 gray plugs, which one plug goes back up in here. You see that right there? You see it? One goes in there, and one goes in the fuse box, which is right there. It's this, you know, see that? Is that 2 plugs right there? Boom! Take that guy off. So now you gotta come on top here. If you look at the ignition switch, there's like some screws right there. You see that? You see right there? This guy right there. Some people use a chisel to take those off. Everybody has their own way of doing it, so I'm not sure exactly. I usually have some channel locks that I actually can grab and twist them, and then we can remove that guy off there. So that's your ignition with the 2 plugs right there. Comes completely off. This is the 2 bolts right there I mentioned to you guys. You gotta use a chisel or a flat screwdriver, very sharp screwdriver. Just tap 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 on the head right there, and it will come freely. Once one bolt comes loose, the other one will go very easily. Now, like I said, you can still use the ignition for the key to unlock your steering wheel, but you're gonna have to push. You're gonna have to use your push start button in a different location. But I like to use my location in the same factory home, because I'm also gonna do a kill switch and also the push start. So I'm doing 2 things to this car. You don't have to, but hey, it doesn't hurt to have extra features, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's going bye-bye. So now we install the push start button. Nice and flush. Nice design, very cool. Silver with red, that's awesome. I believe the start engine and stop will lit up once we get it all plugged in. So, and now We got this thing removed. This actually plugs into your ghost box, which is the back side over here. This plugs in play. This too goes underneath your deal right here, which I mentioned it. You see that right there? This plug right here, and then the other one, the one on top right there. Can you see it? That plug right there. And then we got the brake switch, which it's right here. Let me show you. Behind here we got a brake switch. Actually, it's right here. My bad. We got the brake switch right here. I don't know if you can tell. I gotta unplug it, and we gotta tap a wire into it. And I'll show you once I unplug it there. So we're almost there. I mean, that's how simple it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to show everything in there once you get it. But let me go ahead and just unplug everything out and I'll show you. Also, the kit comes with this plug, and there's 3 wires. Now, these purple wires are for something else, but all we're gonna use is this red wire, which has already a pin, and it comes with this chingalera right here. That's gonna go over the, you see that, the dark green wire with the white stripe. And again, this is the brake pedal switch, which is the, I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. You see that? You see the brake pedal? And it's kind of hard to see back over there, but it's over there. So every car has a, well, at least modern cars have a switch on your brake pedal. So when you press down the brake, the lights comes on in the back. But we're using that wire for starting the car purposes. So you gotta unplug that, which is this plug right here. And like I said, trace that green wire, and then you put this little chingalera over it, and then you plug that wire in. Alrighty. This kit also comes with that, with this harness, which goes in the ghost box. And then it's got 2 plugs, 2 brown ones. One goes in the fuse box, which is right there, and one goes on top right there. You see that? Plug and play. The only splice, it's not quite a splice, is that guy right there, the green. Alrighty, let's get it going. So we got the brain, everything hooked up. So we got the main plug, which is right here, that goes to the back. This white plug goes into 2 brown plugs, which I mentioned goes underneath the dash, 2 main wires. Then we got this guy right here, and I'm sorry, my video, with the red wire, that goes to your brake, which you tap into your brake pedal. And then this other guy right here is your antenna, which is this guy right here. This is the antenna that actually you swipe your key in order to disarm the ignition. To give you an idea, watch. You ready? This is the key, right? Look at this. Now, as soon as you did that, you gotta tap the brake. Watch. And once you tap the brake, the light comes on. Watch. See that? As soon as you tap the brake, it means ignition's on. So now all you gotta do is just press, and then pressing the clutch. Boom. There you go. Now, if you want to turn it off, it won't turn off by itself. Let's say you touch this while you're driving, right? It ain't gonna turn off your car. In order to turn it off, you gotta tap the brake. Once you tap the brake, watch. Once you tap the brake, turn it off. And that's that. Now I also have another kill switch, main relay, that's separate from this deal. Like I said, without this key, which this key is made only for this, only this box. All the other ones, every single one of them are different. Every single one of them has a different key, different however they're wired up. You know what I mean? So you cannot start it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wire it in the other one too as well, which is the main relay. Right? That's simple. That's simple. All right. now I gotta button everything back up, zip tie everything up, and we're good to go, yo. What we have here, it's a bypass the regular main relay, which most of you Hondas is that gray box right there. You see that? See that brown plug? So what we do, we're gonna go ahead and take that off. We're gonna replace it with this guy, which actually this thing is only $10 versus $100 relay. And we're going to, this is just if you want to bypass it. Now also you have the option to add a kill switch. See how we have a plug right there? See how you can splice that guy off right there? And then we can add this guy on off right there. So that's an extra kill switch, and you can put this anywhere that you can hide it. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody knows what it is. So not only you have a key to start the car, which is this guy's right here. Without this key right here, you can never start the car. You know what I mean? Where is that guy right here? But you also going to have this guy. So we're gonna go ahead and install this guy. We're gonna go ahead and pull off the main relay off, and then we're gonna install this guy instead of it, and then add this guy in. So that's kind of awesome. All right, let's get to it. So, you know, 90s, you know, early 2000s Hondas, they have this main relay box, which actually sometimes they go bad. You know what I mean? So what JDI did, they swapped it out pretty much with a an aftermarket one, which it's a $10 relay versus a, you know, $100 or however much this guy is. You know what I mean? I never purchased a new one, but I did have those go bad before. And not just that, they also splice into the ground a switch. So now you have a second kill switch, which you can hide this anywhere in the car. Somebody will have to know where this guy is. Without this guy flipped on, or for them to go over there and bypass or slice those in there, they won't be able to start the car. Now you guys know my car, so you're trying to jack my ish, you still can steal my car, because without this key, you cannot start my car. And this key is made specifically for each box individually. So you cannot just go buy this JDI box kit with one of these keys and think it's gonna work on my car, because it will not work. I'm gonna just tell you straight up right now. I talked to the people that actually make this kit, and they, well, they were, the way they were designed and they programmed, every key is made different. You know what I mean? And every push start kit comes with 6 keys. It comes 2 of these, a black and a brown. Comes with 2 of these guys. It comes with also a card that can go in your wallet. And also it comes with a stick on that you can put on your phone or whatever, you know. So yeah, now I'm just gonna have to button everything up and test it. I gotta test this guy, make sure it works. I have to make sure it's off, and then plug everything back in over here and make sure that the car does not turn on, and then I'll flip it on and I'll show you guys, then the car will start on. Alright, let me button everything up real quick, and then I'll do another video to show you a final after everything's said and done. Alright? Okay. My back is killing me, but we're getting it done. We're getting it done. We're definitely getting it done. Alrighty, so the kill switch is on, which is main relay. I believe this is the fuel pump. So it's on. We got the antenna. We got the key. Swipe over. Press the brake. You press the brake, the light comes on. See that right there? Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna do the test. We have the fuel pump, which is the main relay, on, and we have the key to unlock the ignition. This is the sensor for the ignition, which is right here, which I haven't. Once you swipe it. Usually you gotta see that the engine start button comes lids up. We're good, right? We're good. We're good. Press the brake. Off. Now we'll go to the main relay. Off. We'll go back to the main switch. As you can tell, it will not want to start. Turn it on. Boom. Back in business. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. You know how we roll. Now it's time to button everything up and see how everything works. After everything is cleaned up, we're ready to go, yo. Alright guys, it's all done. All buttoned up, all cleaned up. As you can tell, the interior is looking pretty fresh. The shifter's looking pretty fresh. The button up in there is looking pretty fresh. So, as you can tell, I'm touching the brake, the gas, I'm touching the button. See that? There's nothing, right? Now, the key is also they using it on a card. I put it on my wallet. So, I got mine kind of like tucked over here. You hear that? Slick, 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 right? See? Look at that. As soon as I touch the brake, it comes on. As soon as I touch the brake, it comes on. Pressing the clutch and hold the button down. Boom. Runs, right? Now I got a kill switch. As you can tell, I'm not touching anything, right? I got a kill switch that actually I can actually turn it off, and that's the fuel pump. It's the fuel pump kill switch. Watch. Slowly it's gonna run off. Boom. That's it. It won't run. Now, if I try to start it up again, it won't turn on because I turn on the kill switch. Watch. Nothing. Right? Kill switch back on. So you got the key fob, which is the key for the ignition, and also have a kill switch as well. There you go. Yeah, buddy. And this is it. This is it. And it's on. It stays on. See that? The light stays on. Now, in order to turn it off, you gotta press the brake. Watch. Press the brake. Without the brake, you cannot turn it off. See? Touch the brake. Off. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, again, shout out to JDI for awesome product. I think this cannot make any more easier for a lot of you guys out there that have those street cars and worry about stealing your car. Somebody's gonna look at your car like, I want to break the ignition. They'll be like, oh, that's a push start. Oh shoot, what am I gonna do? Okay, so that right there is gonna tell you that the steering wheel is loose, right? But then, oh, see, you hear that beep? That beep, see, that's it. You cannot do anything no more. Now you have to use the key to start it up again. Because I think after you turn it off, it takes like a minute for the key to disalarm the ignition again. So, that being said, let's say somebody bypasses the ignition. Right now, you got to kill switch the fuel pump as well. How much does it take somebody to be able to figure out how to turn the car on? Don't get me wrong. If somebody has the garage, the key, or nowhere to go, that's the only way you can do it, which I'm not going to give you, you know what I mean, where I put the kill switch, and then I'm also not going to give you the key. So you don't know, well, not just know, you cannot even turn this car on without the key. Straight up, easy as that, you know what I mean? Unless you bypass the whole ignition. But when you try to steal a car, let me just say right now, you need to do it now. You need to do it quick, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get on there and bring wires with you, splice wire, figure out how this thing works, and then if you're that desperate to steal somebody's car, man, I'll say you need Jesus. Yep. That's all I gotta say. You need Jesus. I need Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, guys, this is the install of the push start and the kill switch. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I'm not the best at doing this videos and stuff, but I try my best. So again, shout out to JDI. If you do decide to buy this push start and you have any problems, feel free to DM me. This is not somebody pay me to do diagnose or anything like that. But if you do decide to buy this kit, hit me up with any information you need, or if you have any struggle or whatever, I'll walk you through it. And I'm telling you, within 10 minutes, you'll be ready to go. It might take you a little bit longer if you like to kind of zip tie everything nice and tucked and clean. It might take you a little bit, you know, vacuum your car, all that stuff. But if you want to do it quick, the only thing that probably takes the longest is loosen up that the ignition. You know what I mean? Right here, the two 12mm bolts on top, and that's very easy, very easy, and I can walk you through it. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the install, and as always, you guys were awesome. Mucho love, and I'll catch you next time. We got birthday girl up in here. Got birthday girl. Birthday girl. Birthday girl. 10 years old. Daddy's girl. Birthday girl. Birthday girl. Daddy's girl. Birthday girl. Daddy's girl. Birthday girl. You come to help me? Yeah. Install? Look at this. I'm doing an install right here.
We're leaving.
You guys leaving me? What? What? Look at that. You like that? What do you think?
I like pushing it.
Crazy girl.